What happened to the 12 tribes of Israel? Where did they end up? And why do I think we all have a little bit in us? Let's look at my handy dandy map, shall we? This is kind of based on the Bible and words of places and whatever. So this is a rough guess, probably accurate, but let's go with it. Okay, so we got Dan, who ends up going north, like Russia, Scandinavia area, ends up the whole Viking thing, Ireland, Scotland. Also think that he ended up in China and Japan because there is some J haplogroup over there. Though he might be the I haplogroup because that is the common one up there, but he would have blended in with the sons of Japheth, as do the rest of them. If we look at Benjamin, they suspect that after getting kicked out of Israel, now we're talking Judah and Benjamin, end up getting stuck in Italy, and then we got Judah ending up over here, and Benjamin possibly ending up in Germany. So Ephraim and Manasseh, one of them ends up in Great Britain. I'm guessing maybe some in France. Reuben and half tribe of Manasseh end up in France. We know that the Brits would go down to Sicily, the Normans, and whatever. So I'm putting them down here too. But because kings descend from like Manasseh and Ephraim, I'm feeling like, and we have France over here, a lot of kings descend from Charlemagne. So either Charlemagne got a little of both, maybe a little bit of Reuben, maybe some one of her, Manasseh. That would explain that. And Ephraim, I'm kind of feeling Africa. I'm also feeling that because kings came out of China too. And the first emperor wasn't until they got booted out 3,000 years ago. And it wasn't until 200 something BC that their first emperor of China was there. So that's like 700 years. Plenty of time to blend with the locals and having that in your blood, right? Now we come over here to the States. So remember that Judah's in Spain, and Spain conquered down here. So we know that there is Sephardic Jew in the Spaniards, and so that would end up down here. We got some Ephraim, Manasseh up in here. Reuben's blue, right? And in Canada, we have Ephraim and Manasseh as well. Some German, for sure, Pennsylvania area, definitely. That's kind of where they settled. Also like Ohio, Illinois. So I got Benjamin up in there. But as you can see, population spreads, and it is Bible prophecy that they would be spread to the four corners of the earth. So this looks good to me. As for the other tribes, I don't know. Okay, I suspect some of them ended up in Middle Eastern regions, possibly Africa, Asia, and other places in the world. But that kind of covers the four corners of the earth, right? Like the Bible prophecy says. Another interesting thing that I found when I was looking into this was when migrating to Europe, both the Parthians and those from Scythia retained the name Saxon, which stands for Sax or Isaac's sons, as they made the Great Britain their new home. This name, however, was also retained by the former people of Israel who remained on the European continent, for example, Saxony in Germany. The Scythians, descendants of Japheth, you're getting a little tribe of Manasseh and a little tribe of Ephraim, blending in with them, and then heading over this way. And that's kind of how that all hooks up.